Baby's here joining us today. Look at her, how cute she is. Oh, okay, Jerry. Showing off a little bit. What's up, familia? ¿Cómo están? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, my name is Jessica and these are my Virnals, short for video journal. It's been a while since I've done a Virnal. I have so much to catch you up on, so let's just get to it. This is our third time driving up to Boise, and just to catch you up, Chad and I had decided to move to Boise, and we're doing it in these weird minivan loads and trips up with our stuff. Trust me, it was the cheaper option. We've taken a different route each time, and this time we're going through San Francisco. And we're off for the third time. I don't even know why. I'm crying. It's hard. It's hard saying goodbye to my family.
Even though you're gonna be there in a week?
I know, even though I'm gonna be back in a week.
Yeah. It's okay, babe.
I really shouldn't film it. Like, I don't even cry really pretty.
No, you cried pretty.
The rooms are like empty now and it's like real. It's like more real for sure. And I think that's why.
The way in which we're moving is so unique. Like doing it in 3 different trips, well 4 actually. And then coming back, you know, every couple weeks.
Right.
You want to be close together, obviously, as it shows. Like you'll find a way to be together. Yeah. Like that is like, at least as it appears right now, like the greatest source of happiness is like to be close to family. I guess it feels like an end to a chapter, at least for me. We were married and living with my family for the last 2 years, for the first part of our marriage. And although it sounds strange and, I don't know, weird and probably not ideal, looking back now is probably one of the most fun and most memorable and beautiful times. We just really appreciated what they did for us. And also in general, we had such a great time living together. We really lived well together. I'm so grateful that even Chad got to be so close with my family. We helped each other out a lot. And I think that's why it felt so hard saying goodbye, moving on while they stayed behind. I just wish that they could come with me. We weren't moving away to like an adjacent city or like really close by. We were literally moving on to something else. We didn't even know what that something else was. We didn't know if Boise was what we were looking for or what it was gonna be like, but we just decided to jump and try it anyway. Onward.
Onward and forward.
Homeward bound?
Onward bound, me and you.
Onward bound.
You got to let it go. 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 I'm ready to let 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 go. You got to let it go.
We're in the oldest elevator in all of San Francisco.
And they serve cookies.
We had this amazing dinner at our favorite restaurant in Little Italy in San Francisco. It's called the Mona Lisa. If you're ever there, it's bomb. You should totally go. A little fun fact, Chad used to live in San Francisco when I was in my last semester in college. So we did the whole long distance thing for about a year. Wasn't the best time, but we both love the Bay Area because of that time. So many good times, late night at Pizza Orgasmica. I heard they shut it down. Good morning. We just went to church at St. Mary's Cathedral. The This is the view from our hotel in San Francisco. Not much, but you can see Macy's over there. We stayed the night at Mystic Hotel. It's really pretty. And Chad's working. Bathroom is really pretty in the marble. This marble is really nice. All right, it's time to go. Really pretty. Yeah, she's really happy. I got stuck. We're ready to go. Driving again, 10 more hours this time, which will be really crazy. Oh, you can see the ocean.
Yeah, it's a good day, actually. Good visibility.
Wow.
You guys get air off of this?
No. Oh, I'm scared. Ah! Wow.
San Francisco.
I know we should have some music on or something.
Flowers in your hair. And we are going to
San Francisco.
I actually don't know the words to that song.
It almost feels like a sunset.
Yeah, it does. But it is noon.
Okay, so I don't like road trips, like at all. But somehow I've ended up doing so many road trips after meeting Chad and now being married to him. I don't know. The last minivan trip, we went through Vegas up to Boise, and this time through San Francisco was actually not so bad. There was a lot more sightseeing and actually stopping in San Francisco, you know, going out to eat and walking around the city. We even went to church in the morning, Jesus first. I'm feeling adventurous, really good, like road tripping is awesome right now. It's too scary. Makes it really, really, really close to Chandler on this part. Will I do this again? No, no, no. Back to the road trip. We've been craving In and Out. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. I'm feeling so happy right now. You know, eating In and Out, following a night of wine and pasta. I'm feeling good. I probably had croissants that morning. I don't know, like carb city, right? But I wasn't thinking. I was not thinking. We're supposed to start this water fast that day on the last leg of our road trip.
You got to let it go.
Oh, my arm hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Good morning. We are in Boise, Idaho. Yay! We got in here last night. It was around midnight, so I'm very tired. But it's not about that right now. We are talking about my update on the fast. Yesterday, we had our last meal at 12 noon. We had In and Out. And so we will be breaking the fast at 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Sorry, the lighting is pretty awful. Water fasting. Let me just give you a little backstory. Chad is obsessed with Tim Ferriss. If you don't know who he is, just Google him. He's all about the 4-hour work week. I don't know what he does. But in 2015, he had this podcast. So on the Tim Ferriss podcast, he talks about how cancer researchers will do extended fasts, like 5 to 7 days, for several times a year to get rid of all the precancerous cells, to get rid of precancerous cells in the body. So this jumpstarts your ketosis. I'm sure you've heard of the keto diet. It's like everywhere right now. And this limits your glucose intake. And supposedly there's a lot of health benefits to that, or a lot of people believe that, including my husband. So he convinced me to try it with him, and we've been doing them ever since, like once or twice a year. A lot of people who fast, or researchers, also claim that old conditions seem to just right themselves on their own really quick. People claim that their little health issues seem to just go away, like that mole that just drops off, or maybe a shoulder pain that you've had for years and all of a sudden it vanishes. I don't know, it seems amazing. It seems like, you know, miraculous. And apparently during fasting, a lot of your toxins are being removed, and so your body is also able to kind of fight off things that they didn't have time to do because you're busy eating and doing other things, right? So it can kind of right itself, if that makes sense. So during a water fast, we're doing distilled water, and that's because it can bind to toxins more easily. It is said that distilled water is really bad for you if you drink it every single day, but for a short period of time, like 3 days, it's okay. It's good, I think. I'm not a medical professional. This is what Tim Ferriss said, and Chad and I just kind of do crazy stuff. I don't know. The fast that Tim Ferriss recommends is 3 days. Longer than that, you need supervision. So if you want to do 7 days, 10 days, 40 days, you need supervision for that. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, we're on the first 24 hours done on distilled water only, and so far so good. Yes, we were hangry for almost the entire period, but it'll go away. We've done this before. Oh, my arm. Owie, 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 owie. Why can't I hold the camera up? So far, so good. I'm feeling good. So far, so good.
Jackie?
Yeah.
You okay?
I don't feel good. You remember the In-N-Out? You remember the pasta and the wine that I was so excited about? Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you how horrible I felt. I literally felt like I was dying. And I thought that was the end. I needed to go to a hospital or something. So not good. Not good. Not good. Like, why would I even do that to myself? My father-in-law even asked me the next day if I was pregnant because he like heard me yakking. No, but seriously, this was all my fault. You're supposed to eat clean prior to a fast, like maybe do some intermittent fasting just to prep yourself and be there mentally. Don't go into it blindly like me, no matter how many times you've done it before. Research, educate yourself, prepare. So dumb. Okay, so this morning, I woke up pretty sick from the fast. I don't know what happened to me. It's day 2. Finishing day 2. I think I'm going on to day 3 today, but I think I'm gonna break the fast early. So I'm gonna use cantaloupe because there wasn't any watermelon at the store, and I'm just gonna blend it and with water, no sugar. We wanna start, I think, a little bit lighter than, you know, doing something super heavy. So I'm not gonna drink it now, but I'm just gonna have it like saved because I'm gonna drink it probably at like 1 o'clock. Jason's gonna test it for me because I can't drink it yet. It's probably gonna be gross to you.
That's really plain.
Do you want it? Put sugar in it. You're supposed to have these as like a refresco, is what you call it in Spanish. I don't really know what you call it in English, but it's just fruit with water. And people normally put sugar, like cane sugar or honey, and it's just a super refreshing drink in the summertime.
That looks good.
Let's try it. Do you want ice?
That is much better. That tastes just
better?
like it. Yes. It's very refreshing.
It tastes like the tropics.
It does. It tastes like
After that horrible night, I wasn't gonna take any chances. I prepped the best way I could to break the fast. Basically, they recommend a liquid diet first, and then easing yourself into solid foods, and then eating clean, of course, after that. At this point, I feel like I could never see an In-N-Out burger again. So we're out looking at houses, so that's why I brought my juice to break the fast. Chad's not. He's gonna stay one more day, but I'm breaking it early because I got sick, so.
Where?
Well, we're gonna go to the next one.
That's
Oh my gosh, so good. So Chad's about to break his fast. He did the full 72 hours. I'm so proud of him. He had no issues. Right now, I just want to show you what you do to break the fast. Here I have a glass of melon juice. It's just pure juice with water. Then we have miso soup. It has a lot of probiotics in it, so it's really good to break the fast with it. And it has like tofu and stuff, and seaweed. So it's really nice and light and very little salt. And then a full glass of real water, like not the distilled water, but the real water. And today for me, I only did 48 hours, but I'm still like taking it easy just because I had kind of an issue. So I'm actually doing fruit with Greek yogurt, and it's full fat. So it has the live cultures and probiotic in it. That's today. And I also have a chicken soup that I made myself too. So pretty much tomorrow, solid food, and we're starting a Whole30, and we're gonna eat, hopefully, as healthy as possible now that we've done the fast. So let's see Chad's reaction.
I don't want this at all.
It doesn't taste bad. It tastes really like sugary and good.
Tastes really sugary and good. This is miso.
Mm-hmm.
That tastes pretty good.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
Like everything tingles in your mouth.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty full, honestly.
No, you're not. So here are my personal thoughts, and I'm not a medical professional at all. Number one, talk to your medical professional. Do not fast more than 3 days without supervision, 100%. Like don't, it's not worth it. Number two, educate yourself. Prepare yourself, research, or you'll end up like me, literally almost dying. Number three, Tim Ferriss is crazy. This water fast is crazy, but I like the results. Besides all my main points, being on a water fast can be truly a healing experience, like spiritually, mentally, obviously physically, releasing all your toxins and kind of feeling like that cleanse. Because you're not eating, it was so crazy to know how much like free time you had. Like so much of my time is revolving around food. Like I think about food, and then I eat food, and then I think about my next meal, and then y'all know that I just love food. So Chad and I both found that we were filling our time with things that we would just normally never do, like reading or painting or journaling or praying together and doing spiritual activities or going to the movies 5 different times in the same day in a row. So overall, we like the health benefits a lot. I know this video kind of showed kind of a different side of it, all like the negative sides, and I just wanted to be real with you. I just want to be like 100%. And it's not easy at all, but the benefits are amazing for us. Para mí, I personally learned to take it way more seriously. But I want to know what you guys think. Like, would you ever try something like this? Comment down below if you've ever done a fast or a water fast or any sort of maybe spiritual fast. I'm curious to know more about fasting and what your experience was. And subscribe if you want to. I'd love you to, but you have to want to also. Thank you all so much for watching this little snippet of my life journey, and I hope to see you next time on my next video. Ciao! Mwah. Is that too many? Oh, when I have kids, I'm gonna smother them. So many kisses. My video is done, dance. Where's Jerry? Jerry, look here.